is our president? We don't even know if he's a president.
And just to clarify
they
here,
threw him out of a campaign like a dog. We don't even know. Is he our president? But we have a president,
Mr. President,
that doesn't know he's alive. You are a horrible vice president. You're going to be a horrible president. We're not going to take it anymore. Kamala, you're fired. Get out of there. I cannot believe the media produced such beautiful children. You were here long before any of us were here. Although we have a representative in Congress who they say was here a long time ago. They call her Pocahontas. If I walk left, there's a stair. And if I walk right, there's a stair. And this guy gets up. Where am I? He didn't know what hit him. He's going, oh, get me off of this stage. Get me off. Get me off of this stage. Puerto Rico. We love Puerto Rico. I've done things wrong in my life, I will admit. Not purposely, but I've done things wrong. But this is what the end result is.
We may not have rights tomorrow, so I'm going to bed with the last bit of dignity that I have left. But we fought a good fucking fight, and if it turns out that, you know, shit flips, you know, great, hell yeah, but right now I'm just not. I can't fucking deal with this shit right now.
We're going to see a lot of videos of these woke ABCD people crying, and I am gaining some joy from seeing these videos. I do find it very weird that they take the time out of their day to take their phone out and record themselves crying and then post it online, but it is hilarious to me.
Yo, I'm scared to go to sleep. I might wake up a motherfucking slave.
On Disney Plus.
Y'all, like, why are y'all Trump supporters? Like, why? Why are y'all Trump supporters? Like, why is this a thing right now? Why is this okay? I can't do this no more. I should have kept my vote to myself because I knew it didn't fucking matter. I knew it didn't.
I don't know how you can make such a video as if Trump wasn't the president in 2016. It's either these people are just stupid, which is more than likely the case, or they just like to ignore the fact that he was already president before, and I can assume that they weren't slaves then either.
I have another yeast infection. You know what that means? It's time to start baking. So last time I had a yeast infection, I made cinnamon rolls out of it, and I ended up getting oral thrush, and I swore I would never bake with my yeast infection again. But that was a couple months ago.
You know, if kids are hungry in school, what that does to brain and learning, you're not going to learn to read. So if you're talking about learning to read and closing gaps, then you better take away the barriers for that. If that's tampons, then that's tampons.
I don't know if I heard that correctly, but I'm very sure I did. And what she just said was very, very, very disturbing.
Well, we move on now to a wild brawl at an NFL preseason game in Pittsburgh, but it wasn't with the guys on the field. It actually happened in the stands after a woman slapped a man in the face. And just take a look, but a warning for you, this is pretty hard to watch. Our senior reporter Jen Smith is joining us now from our New York newsroom with more on this one. And Jen, this is just stunning because it got out of hand so quickly. Do we know what caused the woman to hit the man in the first place?
No, Thomas, we really don't know what started this fight, but ever since this video of it went viral, it has received lots of attention. Now, as you mentioned, it began with this woman, a female fan, hitting another male fan, but everyone around them quickly piled in and fists went flying. Now, eventually, stadium security did get involved to defuse the situation. One person you can see there was really keen to make sure that they knew it was the woman who started all of this. Pittsburgh police are now investigating the incident, and they have asked for the public's help in identifying the people in the video.
It might be the case that women will begin to learn to not put your hands on anyone, especially if it's the fact that it's another man, because more than likely he's going to be stronger than you. And not all men are a gentleman like myself who would not put a hand on you if you were to attack them. But I watch videos like this and sometimes I do laugh a little because it seems like equal rights, equal lefts.
You read The Guardian? You read The Guardian, don't you? I know I'm gay, actually. I'm gay. You see, typical lefty. You don't like someone, call them homophobic, call them a fascist, call them a racist, call them a Nazi. Because that's what The Guardian teaches you. This is what happens when you drink too much soya milk. It rots your brain. This is the project of soya milk. It rots your brain. It rots your brain. No. No, I'm gay and therefore it's my right to have a microphone. Again? You can identify as a microphone. That got you, didn't it? Right to The Guardian. Right to The Guardian. Or socialist worker. I run my own company. So what, do you want a medal? So what's that got to do with anything? Honey, that's a very, whoa, stop. That's a very paternalistic and misogynistic phrase. You shouldn't be using misogynistic language. Why are you using misogynistic language? I didn't use misogynistic. Calling people honey, that's indicative of patriarchal violence. Seriously. Yeah? You should apologise for being a lefty. No, I apologise for saying honey. Thank you. Go and knit some granola.
These are the people that people are trying to tell me and other people like myself are sane people. They're also the people that love and accept everyone, but for some reason when people seem to disagree with the things that they believe in, all of a sudden they begin to get irate, and then also they begin to physically attack people sometimes as well. It's a very weird way of showing that you love someone, but I guess that's how it works with these kinds of people.
Let's see here. I'm devastated. Good night. Aw. Today America has let down so many. America, you have failed us. Tonight, America failed us. Do you guys share the same script writer at the DNC? America failed women tonight. You know, tens of millions of women voted for Trump. And secondly, you can't even define what a woman is. Some of my initial thought, like, who cares? Who cares? America failed women tonight. Trump bullied, assaulted, and stripped. Oh, that's so tough.
Because that pipe doesn't go to the marshmallow room, it goes to the fudge room. You terrible man.
You frown at it, but are you for it?
Yeah.
You're for it?
Yeah.
You think that this is good?
I think it's pretend.
What's pretend? Are you a science major? Or are you ever taking?
Yeah, I am.
So looking at. So a bio major would know this isn't pretend.
Oh, I think they would.
What does a preborn human look like whenever you slice them up?
It looks like a few fucking cells.
Right. What are you made of? Bio major? Cells.
If that's a bio major, we're all completely doomed.
Why Kamala Harris? I would love to see the first female president, and yeah.
I just think everything she stands for is amazing.
Do you have something that is your favorite?
I don't know.
The idea of moving forward as a country, that can happen with Kamala Harris and with Trump as president. We're going back. What are we not going back to? Under the Trump presidency, there were so many things that moved us back. And as a nation, we want to be able to grow where everyone feels welcome and safe here in our country, where democracy can flourish. And under Kamala Harris and under a Democrat president, that is possible. And under a Trump presidency, only few are allowed to succeed.
The combined IQ of the people who just spoke was not more than 4.
What are your pronouns?
She and they. I am 6 years old and I do drag.
Asa is a baby drag queen.
This is where all of my dresses go.
He performs at drag shows as
He started doing this 4, 5, now 6 years old. He is by far the youngest performer we've seen.
There's even adult performers that sometimes we can outperform. He fell in love with it. There's no turning back. Now we almost have one performance a month that Lulu gets to do.
You want to practice? I really like drag and they don't want to stop.
It's just about living in the moment and what's exciting for right now. And I think wherever that takes us is where we go.
Now, I've been hearing from certain people that they don't want people's ideologies forced down their throats and people shouldn't have to listen to certain things. Then I see videos like this and I begin to think to myself, who's brainwashing who?
Your name and age and why you ended up popping.
I'm Ish, I'm 28, and you have a very handsome face. Bald is not really my thing. I think
I can't even control it.
I know, and I don't mean to say it like that. It's just, I feel like maybe if we were 40s and like you were bald, then it would be like different, but we're like really young.
I know.
So yeah, that's it. And then I don't want to be mean, but I just don't really like how you talk.
Oh, okay. All right. How so?
It's just, I don't know, it's like a little, like just the tone of your voice and like the way you say things.
Okay, well, that's okay.
It just makes me feel cringy.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Well, I think you're a nice guy.
Appreciate
You would be
it.
like a really great friend.
Friend
I just
zone.
don't think that we match.
I usually work 2 full shifts, like Saturday, Sunday, like so 16 hours.
The f are you doing Monday through Friday? Wait, you're 36. What are you doing?
That's what I'm doing. I'm door dashing.
Monday through Friday. What are you doing?
Dash and like side hustles.
Dash and side. But you just said you work 2 full shifts, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, walk me through Monday. Oh, how much DoorDash are you doing in a week?
Mostly just the 16 hours in Austin, but like if it picks up in Waco, I'll pick up a couple hours here and there.
Okay. What are the side hustles then? You said side hustles.
I do a bunch of reselling. I fix cars for people. Do like some handyman stuff.
How frequent is all this?
People call me for stuff all the time.
How much money do you make in a week? Your median week?
I haven't averaged it out. Like 2 weeks ago, I want to say I made probably $600 or $700 doing 2 cars.
Was this considered a good week or bad week?
I would say that was a good week.
Oh, that's just from the car thing.
Yeah.
No. Total. How much do you make in a week usually? Total.
Between $400 and $700
across everything.
Yeah, give or take.
And that is before expenses, right? Or are you doing that post gas, maintenance, insurance, car payment even?
I haven't really factored any of that in lately.
Lately? What do you mean? But isn't that how you determine if you're making or losing money on DoorDash? Well, I'm a little...
the car situation's been complicated, so...
Go on.
So my car broke down, my new car, and...
what was it?
2021 Nissan Kicks.
I do not feel sorry for this guy. The fact that you don't feel like working, you deserve to be in the situation that you're in, and I have no sympathy for you.
Today's pronoun of the day is cauldron, cauldrons. Cauldrons? What do you mean? That's not a pronoun. But it is. It's a neo-pronoun. And to neo-pronoun users that are watching this, or people that support neo-pronoun users, I ask you to please watch at least half of this video. Liking, sharing, commenting, reposting can get more people to know about neo-pronouns. All forms of neo-pronouns. And neo-pronouns have existed since way long ago. And guess what? He, him, she, her, they, them, they all were created by us. Nobody was like, hey, this is it. God made it this. You know, it was our choice. So we can continue making choices, of course. Pro-choice. But if you're interested, please take the time to do at least a little bit of research on neo-pronouns. I think it would help immensely in just respecting neo-pronoun users, because even if you don't understand something, it does not mean that you can't respect it. So I hope that you remember this. Now let's get to Halloween sentences. Even though Halloween is Cauldron's favorite holiday, Cauldron remains mindful of the crises facing the world. While Cauldron plans to enjoy Cauldron's self and attend a party or two, Cauldron won't let the festivities distract Cauldron from the important issues that still need attention, even if they don't directly impact Cauldron. And please remember that I'm not a teacher, I'm just a friend here to help validate you through your pronoun journey or whatever journey you're going through. So let's go through these journeys together. And on this channel, we believe that no being is free until we are all free, and that means all over the world. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen. I love you all so, so much, and that is why.
This person is definitely a normal person, definitely not weird. I am not judging this person in my mind, and I want all of you who are watching this video to not judge this person as well, because this is just normal behavior that human beings engage in their day-to-day life.
So I'm leaving the spa that I've been coming to for like 8 years. And I know I look upset, and it's because I am. This spa. It's called Island Spa and Sauna. It's in Edison, New Jersey. I've been coming here for 8 years. This is like my place of refuge. It's where I come to relax after like a crazy week or after a very stressful incident, or where I come to just clear my mind. You know, like, and just, yeah. In this spa, there's like a Korean bathhouse. In this bathhouse, there's like spa, hot tubs, a cold tub showers, a place where you would get body scrubs, and saunas and stuff. My typical routine is to come in, soak in the hot tub, go get a massage, come back, soak in the hot tub, go have lunch. Then maybe like I might do a body scrub, I might not. After lunch, I might soak in the hot tub, get in the sauna, and then leave. That's my typical routine. And in this Korean bathhouse, everyone is completely naked. So there's a side for men that you can enter through the men's locker room, and they have their own side with their own hot tubs and stuff. And then there's a women's side, which you can enter through our locker room, and it's only women in there. So today I come in, I soak, I go get my massage, I get ready to go back into the like bathhouse for women, and I walk in and I see a penis and chest hair and a low haircut. So I freak out and I run out, and I go to the people that work there. I'm like, oh my goodness, I think somebody came into the wrong side or something. There's a man in there. Now there's also all women working in there, so they all look at me in discomfort, and you can tell they're embarrassed, and they're just like, it's a trans woman. So now I'm in shock. Sorry. I'm in shock because this person saw me completely naked, you know, without my consent. And I don't even know if I should call it a trans woman, because it looked like a straight up man. I'm talking chest hair, a low cut, a very big penis, like, and was older in age. So he clearly like had to be in his 40s. And you can tell the spa workers are like torn, because you could tell they're uncomfortable, and he's walking around, you know, penis swinging, and they're like, well, if someone identifies as a trans person, we legally can't make them leave. So I'm crying at this point. I'm crying at this point because at that point, I've been coming here for 8 years, and this is one of my safe spaces, like where I go to like unwind and everything. And it's like, just that quick, my safe space just became unsafe. And I almost felt like, I don't know, I'm trying to wrap my head around my feelings. I kind of feel like something very private to me was taken from me without my consent. And when I say something very private, meaning my body, like, I shouldn't have to be in spaces where men have full access to me naked without my consent, and vice versa. So I'm crying, and the manager, you could tell, very apologetic. They feel bad because they're like, legally, New Jersey law, there's nothing we can do. So they're like, we'll comp your admission fee and we'll comp your food, but we'll just charge you for your massage. So I immediately get dressed, and I leave, and I'm at the front desk, like, and I'm embarrassed that I'm crying, because I'm like, this shouldn't feel this like intrusive, but like I felt like, I don't know, I felt embarrassed because we're kind of like conditioned to feel like, oh, everything's transphobic, like me even feeling this way is transphobic. But I was very, very uncomfortable, like, and I just feel like I have the right to feel that way. So I don't know. I don't know if I have like $500 worth of gift cards here. I come here, like I said, I've been coming here consistently for 8 years. I come here, I do my yoga when they have yoga sessions, like, so it's just, I don't know. Help me to wrap my head around this, guys. Like, am I bugging right now?
This is unfortunately what happens when you decide to accept everyone and their delusions and the things that they say about themselves, even though we all know it's not true. The feelings you were feeling were not strange or not weird. They were just a fact of reality. That person was a man. Now, I can see you probably want to be politically correct and you don't want to offend everyone, and that's why you're saying you were confused. You don't know what to do. You really do know what it was. You knew that person was a man, but you just don't want to offend people. And the more people act the way you're acting and not accept reality for what it is, the more this nonsense will continue on. But hey, seeing as we're going to do that, I'm going to tell you I identify as a white woman, and if you don't accept me, you're a bigot.